when this museum was built. In 1920, the women got the vote. So I feel that this is incredible, that we're all standing here, not only with the vote in this dome, but with a woman to vote for. And I thought that was amazing.
And thank you for coming tonight. You know, you can move in even a little bit more so that the poor people on the sides are going to have a chance to get in and be able to interact. I thought what I would do is spend a few minutes talking about myself and my background and a little bit of what has shaped me as a mom and a wife and a business leader. And then talk about the vision that I have for California. And then let's ask some questions because that will be fun as well. So let me start by way of background. I was actually raised on Long Island in a little town called Cold Spring Harbor, about halfway out on the North Shore. I'm the youngest of 3 children. My dad worked in New York City and my mom was a stay-at-home mom. But I have to tell you, my mom was a very adventurous mom. And I want to tell you a little bit about her because when people ask me, who are you? I say, well, I'm a wife and I'm a mother and I was the CEO of eBay. And now I'm a gubernatorial candidate. But actually, I am my mother's daughter. And my mom, when she was 23 years old, World War II was in full force, and she joined the Red Cross. She was from a very traditional Boston family, and she joined the Red Cross, and I think she thought she would be in Boston rolling some bandages and, you know, collecting aluminum and things. But the Red Cross shipped her to New Guinea for 4 years. She flew to San Francisco and then got on a troop ship for 36 days to New Guinea. My mother gets seasick. The only good news about this is she said she lost 36 pounds on the way to New Guinea. But she gets to the base, and the base commander says, we have a desperate need. We need airplane mechanics and truck mechanics. My mother had never looked under the hood of anything. She had never fixed anything with a wrench, but her hand shot up. And at the end of 4 years, my mother was a certified airplane mechanic and a certified truck mechanic. And she used to talk about how she could overhaul a Jeep engine faster than the men. Yeah! So I think you're getting the sense. She is very adventurous and willing to tackle anything and willing to go where the need was greatest. When we were little, this will give you another insight as to how I was raised, my mother decided with her very best friend, whose name was Judy Gardner, to take 5 Gardner children and 3 Whitman children and hit the open road. They got 2 Ford Econoline vans, loaded us all in for a 3-month camping trip around the United States. We did not stay in a hotel or a motel for 3 months. We camped out every night, and there were no GPS, no cell phones, no video games. It was 8 children, board games, and lots of teasing. And it was a tremendous experience. In fact, it was my first trip to California. And I'm a big believer in markers in life, things that sort of show the way. And I will never forget waking up in Yosemite. We pulled in late that night, waking up in Yosemite and looking up at Half Dome and saying, oh, I think I want to live here. The other indelible impression from that summer was the teacups at Disneyland. I was 7, and I thought the teacups were the greatest. And then, you know, last but not least, I think my mother's big teaching for me was the price of inaction is far greater than the cost of making a mistake. What I call a bias to action. If you don't try and you don't step out and you don't try to make a difference, actually you will be sorry. And when she went to New Guinea, lots of people said to her, gosh, what if you don't like New Guinea? What will happen with the food? You know, this could be war, what would happen? And my mother went anyway. So I think it's important to remember that, you know, we all should have a bias for action.